Okay, this is the second time I record Tuesday and also Monday because for the past 2 days my camera has been like this across my whole screen, so nothing was seen. That's cool. Anywho, Monday, I full ported my whole account again and lost. So, typical Monday behavior, I guess. Full port the account, whatever. Today, 350, my loss limit was respected, but fucking hell. Eval, I opened a new one for today. First trade on it, lost. I'll show you the trade. So, bias was pretty clearly bearish. It went down. I had a 15-minute fair value gap off this 945 candle. On the 5-minute, we started to tap in. We tapped in, closed below on the 5-minute. I didn't feel like entering because I wanted to be safe. And I wanted to make sure I don't lose the trade. So what did I do? It closed below. I went to 1 minute instead of just entering. And I waited for the 1 minute fair value gap here to be inversed instead of just entering here like I would normally do. Which, I mean, I should have just done anyways. Because, yeah, that would have been better. Whatever. So yeah, I did that. I put my stop loss at these highs after the inverse. I was targeting a couple lows from some other lows down here. Yeah, I mean, I thought I had a great trade. I really followed my rules to a T. I had patience. We had a large move up from open, a retracement into a 5-minute fair value gap, and equilibrium, I believe, or not. I don't know. I thought it was equilibrium. Is it equilibrium? Yep, retracement into equilibrium as well as the 15-minute fair value gap, and then we had a bearish reaction, and then we inversed a 1 minute fair value gap and had a break of structure. Couldn't ask for like a more pitch perfect entry, so I went for it very safe, very confident. I lost. Typical, I guess. There's just really nothing else to say. Same shit on the funded account. Same shit. I lost. Okay, and then after yesterday's crash out and today's failure, I'm one trade away from blowing this account, and this being my first trade on the eval, terrible fucking start. Yeah, I mean, today I actually followed my rules. I actually had patience, and I really took a good trade. So, yeah, I also did something I should have done a long time ago, which was just set my risk settings like before even looking at the charts in the morning. Just hop on, risk settings, set lock for the day, and then start trading. I feel like I should have learned that one a long time ago, but here we are. Yeah, so that'll help me from crashing out, but that won't help me from being a shit trader and losing anyways. So yeah, another loss today and another peak crash out on Monday. Nothing else to say. Today is a tragic day. You guys can probably assume where we're going with this. Funded account that I've spent about a month on is now blown. There goes a good month of trying to get a payout, trying to trade. There goes a good month of work. Clearly, I was not ready. And anyways, today, once again, I didn't follow my rules. I didn't see much of a setup. I still won like 3,000 today. Yeah, I won 3,000 here on the new 100k eval. But I lost here. So what did I take today? I'll show you. I didn't follow my rules. But we had a ginormous push up this morning for like no reason whatsoever. I really could not figure out a reason why we were going this high up. So we kept going up and up and up. And then here, about here, I started to see kind of a shift in momentum. You know, we've been shooting up all morning for the past hour and a half. And then the bullish momentum really started to slow down, started to reverse. We were starting to look red. And about here I just entered the short, targeting, I had my stop loss above this high. I entered around here somewhere. I don't really remember. It was, I think, around here, somewhere around there. And I put my take profit around equilibrium. Equilibrium of kind of the move up this morning, expecting maybe a retracement into equilibrium and then a continuation. So that's what I did. It was a little bit shorter than equilibrium just because I wanted to stop at a 3-to-1, just for the consistency rule. I'm not too sure how it really works, the consistency rule on this eval, but it says 50%. I need to make 6k. I said, okay, I'm just gonna target 3-to-1 at most. That's what I did. I took profits. I was very willing to continue dragging the trade down because the momentum was just going with like zero signs of going back up. But again, equilibrium was here and my 3-to-1 was hit, so called it a day for a $3,000 profit on the now the only account that I have left. So you may be wondering, how did you take such a successful gamble on this, but you blew your funded account? It's really simple, actually. I shorted with minis instead of micros, and then got stopped out like this when it just ticked upwards. Yeah, that's it. That's what happened. So, goodbye 4 fucking weeks of trading on this 50k funded account. Finally finished off by trading on ES instead of MES. Really impressive stuff. Anyways, it's gone. Not much else I could do. I'm gonna continue on the 100k eval now. That's it for Tradeify. I'm not gonna really use it anymore. I don't really like it that much, just because there's stupid consistency rule. Oh right, it's just it doesn't work very well. I need to have a profit of $3,000 to only withdraw 1,500. And then it just resets my valuation back to 50k. So I'm basically like, and then they give you 90%. I'm basically losing like 60%. So that's, their commission is just way too fucking high. Here they have a max market cap of like 15,000, so I don't have to deal with that bullshit. I still have to deal with consistency, but There's no like make 6K only cash out 3K type of situation. So I'm gonna continue here on Alpha Futures. But I mean, every day that I trade, I realize how much I suck. So we'll see how long this lasts. Because once again, there was just nothing here, and I was like, well, fuck it, let's just gamble. And that's what I did. It half worked. On to tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll follow my rules or something. I don't know. Hello. Here to recap Thursday's gambling session. Let's see it. There you go. So, what happened today? What happened today? Let's find out. Firstly, I don't know. I took a trade at like fucking 9:30 at night because I was high and bored. I took a short here just because buying pressure was starting to slow down, and it didn't fucking work out. Shocker, I took a trade at fucking 9:30 at night. What do you expect? I didn't listen to my rules. Whoa, surprise, surprise. Next, I only had $500 left until my account was locked out, so I took a smaller trade today. Where's the trade I took? Yeah, it was about here. I think it was here. Yeah, that's where it was. Right here. So it was right here. 5-minute fair value gap. It formed a 5-minute fair value gap. It tapped in, and then it closed below on the 1 minute. You know what? Same thing. It tapped in. It closed below. I went short. Stop loss was at the top of this. I targeted a 3-to-1. Once again, just slightly too early. Yeah. So I saw this happen. There was a gap here that was filled, and then it started going back up. I saw it happen. I didn't take a trade off of it. It was about here. I saw that. I was like, maybe we're going to go up, but no, I was really feeling the downtrend today. So, yeah. I went short, and it was a correct bias. I was very much right. I was extremely right. But just one move too early. Just one fucking high too early. So yeah, stopped out, lost this trade as well. Such is life. Came real close. Same thing as last night. You know, came real close, shoveling around here, and then drops. But, you know, overall my bias seems to be a bit correct. I'm just too early on the moves, and I'm being kind of stupid overall. So, anywho, that's it. Just another day of jumping into trades for half-assed reasons and gambling instead of trading. Such is the way that I like to trade, apparently. Anyways, on to tomorrow. Alright. Today, I'm just going to talk because I'm not going to show the charts. Yeah, so, again, today I kind of, you know, was looking for a trade. I'll restart this. I go to work, I kind of forget that, you know, I'm supposed to be looking at the charts. I hop on at like 10:30 or some shit, and I just take like the first thing I see, about like 30 seconds of analysis, enter off of 1 minute, stop loss way too tight, take profit, everything way too tight. It was really just no reason behind the trade today. It was kind of just take a trade. And it's starting to be a common theme amongst my trades the past like week and a half or so. And it's not helping. You scroll back a week and a half, I'm like one trade away from getting my first payout, one trade away from passing my second evaluation, two in a row. Things were lining up. Things were finally starting to show some progress. And then I don't know, I crashed out one day and it just hasn't clicked back, and it's been the same thing every day. Just barely doing any analysis, just jumping on the first trade I see, crashing out, taking trades too early. It has not been what it used to be, and it's definitely not what it could be. My trades are all over the place, and I don't like it. It's losing me money. It makes me feel unsure about my abilities to do the trades. And overall, it's just affecting my mental, my financial, and everything. So it's not ideal, it's not good, and it's not fixing itself. I just can't seem to go back to the way I was trading about 2 weeks ago. It's just the same thing every day. Just break your rules, fail, break your rules. So I think what's best for me at this point is to take a break. Not because I'm gonna take a break just until I'm not working. Like 3 out of the 5 trading days, I feel like when I'm trading at work, it's just recipe for disaster. I'm not paying attention at all. So it doesn't work. It's not working when I try to trade at work. I have about a month left of work, and then I'm done. Then I head to Florida, and I have already a designated time slot from like 9:30 to 11 that is just carved out every single day for me to trade. Nothing else. So I think it's best if I just stop losing money, losing faith in my ability, and just losing faith in my strategy. Because the more I trade, just the worse I feel about my trading, and it's not good. So at this point, I think I'm going to just stop until I get to Florida. I don't see any benefit in continuing. It's just not working. So I think I'm going to have to take that break. I'll probably still take some trades on Mondays and Tuesdays just to kind of take something, to do something. But that's going to be it, just Mondays and Tuesdays when I'm not at work. So yeah, I think it's the best play for me, honestly. There's really no benefit in continuing trading the way that I'm trading. It's not going to work. So I'm going to wait until my environment changes and I have a good opportunity to do so. So in about a month, maybe a little longer, we'll see. I will have a schedule that allows me to focus on my trading every single day. And from that point on, I'll get back to it and start trading the way I want to trade, hopefully. But it's just, yeah, it's not working. It's not worth it. I'm just digging my hole deeper and deeper, and it feels like the past like month of progress just gone. So it's also super mentally draining. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep trading the account that I have, which is now at 100K flat, uh, on Mondays and Tuesdays. If I pass it eventually, great. If I don't and I blow the account, okay, I'm not gonna get a new one until I'm ready. So yeah, I think that's just a good move. It's gonna be hard because I'm like addicted to trading. It's mostly just gambling at this point, but it's addicting. So I'll try. But yeah, it's probably gonna be the last video for a while. I might still make videos on the Mondays and Tuesdays just so I can have them. But there's no point in me continuing to make everything worse for myself here, so I'm just going to step away until the time is right. And hopefully my mental will be a lot better then. I also hope to spend the next month kind of reinforcing my technical analysis because I feel like it's slacking. And we'll do better once I get to Florida, but as of now, it's not working. So it's not working, it's not worth it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Yeah, we'll see. I might make some videos on Mondays or Tuesdays, I don't know. But yeah, that's it.